Right, it is probably live. It seemed to kick up quite a fuss during the intro there, but with a bit of luck, it is settled to at least some degree. Anyway, I haven't managed to get any other things done because it was fucking about, which is inconvenient to say the least. Let's see what we've got here. Slightly concerned another game had disappeared, and you never know, another game may have disappeared, which would be annoying. I've recently been having trouble with Steam uninstalling games by itself, which is a problem. A problem I cannot fully solve. Is it actually connected? Yeah, should be. Just I don't know why it's. There we go. No, I think we're settled. I think we're settled. Let's just try that. Okay, there's a delay, but it is technically there. Marvellous. That will have to suffice. Right, let's pause that and let's get straight into potion crafting again, methinks. Because it's been quite entertaining crafting newer and newer potions. We shall have to see if everything works, which it probably won't. Because unfortunately, that's the way life is. A little bitch. Constantly trying to poke you. Poke you, poke you, poke you. Look at me, I'm life. I don't like you. I'm going to poke you and tell you that I don't like you. Hey, I don't like you. I don't like you again. That's my impression of life. I think it's quite accurate. That's the Dexter, an approximation of the Dexter theme song. I've had it running through my brain. To continue. Let's see. I think we want to pot garden. Marvellous. Have we got all of my bits? Methinks so. So repair the alchemy machine. Well, that's something we might be able to do in a moment or two. I had a feeling it was going to crop up at some point. Oh, great news! Just yesterday I got a new alchemy machine. The device will surely interest you. Want to take a look? Creating solutions in the alchemy machine is the pinnacle of alchemy arts. Grinding herbs and brewing potions in a cauldron is, of course, no easy task either. But the machine will take your potion craft to the next level. If you think you're ready to solve the mystery of the Philosopher's Stone and other legendary substances, you will have to spend a lot of time experimenting with the machine and finding the best recipes. I will try. So do you actually have? Yes, you do. Oh, they're expensive. Okay. Well, tell you what, we'll try and get a haggle on the paper, so I've got a bit more room in my book. There we go. I think that probably felt. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the highest haggle I could do. But really, before the wizard crops up again, I'm kind of going to want to get 1600's worth of gold, which is. That feels like it's a lot of gold they're requesting there. Greetings! I work at the smithy, making weapons, I do. I spend all day sharpening swords and daggers. I've honed hundreds of blades now, and I know what I'm doing. Only I'm a bit clumsy, I cut myself all the time. I need a potion to heal my injured fingers fast, or I won't be able to work. Well, we do technically have the super duper healing potion. But I do feel like the super duper healing potion requires Terraria, Water Bloom, Dryad... Oh, actually, in fairness, I literally can't because it requires the Dryad Saddle, which I don't think I've got. No. So I suppose we'll just brew you up a bog standard. Just a bog standard... No, it's not a Wind Bloom, is it? It's where are you? Yeah, it's a Terraria and a Water Bloom, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, might be better. A bit dangerous going that way, but it would technically serve me better to go this way. And I suspect if I do it if I do it the old quick sticks method, plop, and that's it. And just sort of speed through the stirring process. Hello, plop. We should be able to get past the skulls. Oh, actually, we didn't hit the skulls at all. Oh, marvellous. Well, that's something. Finish the potion with a bit of flame. We'll call it, I don't know. He was complaining about, oh, he was clumsy, wasn't he? So let's call it Clumsy Bugger Potion. I don't know, are they going to allow me? Are they going to straight up allow me to call it Clumsy Bugger Potion? It does look a lot like they're about to let me name a potion the Clumsy Bugger. Let's put the little... Technically, that's more of a love potion type deal, but you know, if we don't call it a love potion, it won't be classified as a love potion. It will be classified as, here's a potion that will help you in your clumsiness, aka the Clumsy Bugger. So create a potion of magical vision. I don't think we've ever stumbled across the magical vision spell, have we? Can't quite remember what that is. And unfortunately, they don't quite tell you. If I haven't seen... I suppose... no. I wonder if they do sort of manual... Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Legendary recipes. Ooh. Oh, that's for the alchemy machine. That's fine. Shop upgrades. Oh, I see. They don't have shop upgrades. How fascinating. The alchemist's path. No, I don't think that's technically... Nice. So we've done all of that. Here we go. Reach popularity. So yeah, the little bit in the corner is telling me roughly sort of what it's after. Potion of charm, potion of acid, potion of berserker. I suppose at the end of the day, I'll have to just sort of pop down and have another explore, because we've got a mystery potion there that we should go look at. And then we've got a lot of bits and pieces down here and around there. And just again, it's all about just having a bit of an explore of that map. And the map is fucking enormous, isn't it? Gonna need more than a few bits and bobs in the shelf to deal with that situation. Anyway, here you go, mate. Hey, he's happy. Well, I feel like... I don't know, like... They want my popularity up to level 6. So I kind of need... Plus 10% the price of potions. So potions will go up if I get the popularity. But didn't it specify? Haggling lowers the amount of popularity gained, yeah. I wonder if it would be worthwhile. It feels like it'd be worthwhile haggling to get more cash, but then if I can build the popularity, that might equate to more cash. So I think for now we'll just build that popularity, perhaps. There's a house in our village where a witch once lived. She died a long time ago, and no one has lived in the house since. But lately, terrible screams can be heard coming down from it at night. Now the villagers want to burn the house down, but not with ordinary fire. We heard enchanted fire is more reliable. So I'm assuming you still don't. You still don't want that. It's because seemingly the fire frost potion is shit. Which is unfortunate. I've got an explosion one, but that's not really what you wanted. You wanted more fire, didn't you? So I think we'll have to build you a specialised potion. Although, in fairness, yeah, I feel like I probably shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't give a potion to what is essentially an arsonist. I think we've just started trying to build a bit of reputation back, and I feel like giving an arsonist a potion is perhaps a bad call. But I do lose a couple of stars if I tell her to fuck off. So, I mean, you put me in an awkward position, game. An awkward position where I want to serve the woman her potion, but, you know, I don't necessarily want to be the one to ask questions. I have got a cunning plan, though. That wasn't part of the cunning plan. Neither was that. Hang on. I'll just put it in normally, like a normal human being. Yeah, I mean, probably just a third one of those is probably a reasonable choice. That is correct. Pop it in, give it a stir, and now give it a careful stir. Can we at least get level? No, we can't get level 2. It's fine. Level 1 will suffice. I'm not fast enough. Here we go. This is the cunning plan. There we go. See? Definitely not a potion for arson. That legally covers me. I suppose arguably put it in the flame bowl. Doesn't have to, but, you know, it feels like it makes a degree of sense. Let's have the little flamey lick there. Ooh, flamey lick. He licked me right in the flame. That's quite a nice one. Definitely not an arson potion. Hello, here you go. Definitely not an arson potion, though, remember? Oh, I actually did get reputation there. Interesting. And I was genuinely fairly confident it was going to be classified as a no, you're a bad man. You're a very bad man. Good God.
Hello there.
Fuck me!
Very good. A little bit of a gap, but nonetheless quite accurate. But yes, you recently purchased a bottle of Hurty Hurty Tum Tum, and now my tum tum hurts. Well, you did kind of get... Well, I tell you what, we're no longer selling Hurty Hurty Tum... Oh no, tell her, we are selling Hurty Hurty Tum Tum juice. We are still selling that. Well, what you need is you need a Healy Hype Potion of Greatness. Yeah? And I will sell you one of those for the cheap price of 500 gold. That'll get me well on my way to the... In fact, I'll just go 1600 gold. That's what I need for the alchemy machine. That's how much it will cost you if you want your Hurty Hurty Tum Tums to no longer Hurty Hurts. I have a well on my property, and scary sounds started coming from it recently. My neighbours and I listened to those sounds, and we believe it's a monster trying to climb out of it. So I decided to throw a bomb in the well to kill the monster and collapse the well, in case there's more than one creature down there. Okay, well, I've got an explodey juice, haven't I? Yeah, and I can give you hardcore. It may look tiny, but big things come in small packages. Were you not happy with that one? Oh yeah, no, he's happy for that one. It's just the way it didn't it levelled out, surprisingly simply. But, welcome, Mr. Blueboosh, to the Hodgepodge of Hilarity, where we are once more delving into the world of potions. I will sell that for 103, yes, please, sir. Hello. How long have you been a herbalist? As long as I can remember. I've wandered the woods and meadows since I was a child, observing nature and studying plants. It's a family trade. I learned a lot from my elders. Show me your goods. So arguably I should possibly consider selling, although nobody wants my potion. Nobody wants a potion that will burn and freeze you at the same time. I cannot believe you. You bastards. Want my potion, people. Want my potion. I don't really need any of that stuff. That's too expensive because I'm trying to save up for the alchemy machine, so I don't necessarily want to spend much in the way of cash. Furry bananas again. Might be worthwhile. I'll try and pick up a furry banana and a gold thorn. And I'll definitely be haggling because we need this. Can I buy you a drink if the weather's nice? I bet you look good in hearts and shield and sword and weather and cock. Well, I mean technically I saved six golds. So that's not the worst. Hello. What's your profession, sir? I'm a witcher. Clearly a witcher. There you go. It's the Haggle Song game. It is. Hello, alchemist. Help me replenish my supply of potions. I had some with me, but the hunt turned out wild. As if the look of the man wasn't enough, they've immediately referenced Wild Hunt, which is the Witcher free game. And I had to drink every last one. I need a potion that accelerates wound healing, preferably not very toxic. Are you a hunter? Right, but I don't hunt animals. I hunt creatures like trolls, ogres, various ghouls, sometimes harpies. In general, I deal with all kinds of fantastic game, but the pay is decent. Toss a coin to your witcher. You'd like a healing potion. I feel obliged to give you the proper hardcore heal, but I don't have the ingredients, mate. What was that one? Okay. El Peño Grande, of course. Fire and libido. I'd forgotten. It creates a fire in your pants, and no potion can put that out. But yeah, I'm going to have to build you a new potion, unfortunately. I do feel slightly obliged. Which bits? Just a few potions for the libido. Yeah. Well, it's one of those ones where I did it as a sort of... It's more an experimental build that turned out to be something I kind of wanted. Which is the problem with a lot of my recipes. A lot of my recipes are experimental builds. Is that... No, yeah, we do want to crush it though. Now comes the question. Because that's going to get me a level 2. If I want to get him a proper hardcore one, I'm going to want to sort of toss something else in the brew. But the question bodes is what? That's an intriguing possibility. Would it be enough to actually collide with those experience points? Because if it does, it's not necessarily going to be a terrible thing. But could that be better? No. Oh no, that's just going straight back up again. I think it'd end up having to be a Terraria if I want to get it better. Which I suppose actually might prove slightly better. If we can get that, I can save that as a potential alternate. Especially if we can get this to be level 3. Yes! There we go. And now I think he's going to be a cheaper version of the level 3 healing potion. So what we'll do is we'll save it like that, and then we'll probably get rid of one of the others. So oh god, I wish I was a proper nerd. I don't want to try and remember what the healing potion in the Witcher games is, or in the Witcher novels in general. Either way, it doesn't make any difference. But I can't quite remember. Let's deal with the bottle first, see if my brain kicks in. There you go, you can have a sort of a lovely kind of uppity thing there. And then... we'll have it suggesting that it's going to get his muscles back into working order. And then we'll have that tiny... Yeah, one of these tiny labels, because they might look a bit better. That's it. And maybe just slight angle. I suppose 45 would make a degree of sense. Although it doesn't quite. Something like that, though. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Nah, my brain didn't engage, unfortunately, so I can't remember any of the Witcher potions. White Rafford's decoction. Is that actually... That is one of them. I know that for a fact, because it has, you know... But is that one of the healing potions or not? But either way, it will suffice for now. So there's the Witcher man's potion. And now here, what we want to do... It heals plus immunity. Okay, cool. Did you have to look that up, or did you know that? Because I wasn't aware that you were too much of a Witcher fan, although you're allowed to be. I look everything up, I know nothing, I see. That's fair. If you've never played the Witcher games, I would highly recommend them as a particularly good game. They are incredible stuff. Yeah, I think that one's probably a good... Yeah, it's certainly a good logo. Whoops. God only knows what button I pushed there. Which part is this? Oh, that's the background. I'll tell you what, let's make the background a bit white, and then this will be the heart, to which we can make a quite bright, lurid green. Right, at this point, I will try and, because I think it is better. Yeah, look, you got water blooms, terrarias, and a dryad saddle, whereas here you've just got water blooms and terrarias, which I think makes it slightly more efficient. I mean, granted, I still can't actually build it because I've run out of terraria, but the terraria and the water bloom are far sort of lesser things, so I think what we'll do is we will trash this one, especially because it's not a particularly good named potion. So we'll have a spare slot, and then here we need an actual unique healing potion name. That's more difficult than you might think, in fairness. You just take an input and look up and spit out stuff. I see. So you are very much sort of a computer program there, because that's what they do. You insert your variable into the calculation and function that is look up, and then you spit stuff out at the end as a final result. Do 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 doodle do a diddle dee with a doodle do. Let's call it a salve of something. I'm tempted to say salve of salvation. Oh fuck it! It's the salve. I'll tell you what. Salve of salvation. It supposedly soothes wounds, but there is... That's the wrong there, I think, isn't it? I'll tell you what. If in doubt, use a completely different sentence. That's true. But I think the love potion, I'd use the real hearts. I think that's enough to be sort of healing. But we have no evidence. I forgot the word no. There we go. The salve of salvation. And you get a concoction. Sell it. There you go. Yes! Popularity level 5, baby. I recently decided to grow a small garden on the balcony. I already bought and arranged all the plants I want, but they'll take forever to grow, and I want a nice garden right now. Do you have a way to make my flowers grow faster? I believe I do, although not necessarily... Oh no, there we go. Although, unfortunately, yeah, fast growth, I don't have the ingredients for that. Now, whether that's because... I might be able to make that more efficiently as well, but Biggs is biggie oil. Biggs is biggie oil. I must admit, I might change that, because I think that rolls off the tongue a little bit more. Biggs is big oil. But anyway, can we actually get to the growth in a different way? One wonders. One is unclear. If a one can, in fact, do that indeed. Well, that sort of gets me roughly in the right direction. So I suppose difficult to say. But anyway, now we're sort of just mashing potions for a bit. I've got a moment or two spare to ask. How are you, Mr. Blue Boosh? How are you? How are your doings and what are your doings? Are you up to anything majestic? It doesn't actually have to be all that majestic. You're working? In what way are you working? I suppose in a way that defines the word work, but it's still a little bit sort of like, gosh darn, what you doing going to work? What you doing working, you fool? Shouldn't be working at a time like this. But hello to you, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Well, you're just in time for the same question. How are your doings and what are your doings? Are you up to anything interesting? Of any significant? Significant or significance? Either or. So what can this be? This can be Grow Yo Flow. It's the Grow Yo Flow. You're just finishing work as well. Cool. Blimey, we got a whole bunch of dedicated work people, haven't we? Tut tut tut. What's the world coming to when people actually go to work and do things properly? Christ, you people. My oils bring all the flowers to the yard. And damn right, they're better than yours. Now, I'm not going to save that recipe, so I'm not too fussed about descriptions and stuff. In our hearts, we'll know that it's Grow Your Flow. My oil brings all the flowers to the yard, and damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Were you actually happy about that? I think so. Yeah. Silver 85. I know we're a disgrace to society indeed. There are rumours sorcerer nearby with a strange scar on his forehead. I think he means Harry Potter. My unit was ordered to arrest him, but the sorcerer's an invisibility cloak. I need a potion that would expose him. Woohoo! Or we'll never catch him. Well, I'm assuming that's going to be a potion of magical vision. Now I just have to figure out where the potion of magical vision is. I don't think I've ever stumbled across it. So I don't think it's on one of the symbols I currently have access to. It might be that one, which would be a problem, I think, to be honest. Because I don't have much in the way of... Again, I seem to keep constantly running out of things that would give me a downward trajectory. Which is slightly annoying, is the truth. What is the truth? This is the truth, Batman. Yeah, okay, let's Firebell. Or, was it called a Firebell? It'd make a degree of sense if it was called a Firebell, because it does look a bit like a bell. Yes, it is a Firebell. Okay, pop that in there. And now... where's the one? I mean, that would certainly work, but I've only got one of them. Which is a problem. What else have we got that will take me down? As previously mentioned, not a lot is the problem. Okay, Terraria is going to be a good starting point as well, perhaps. Your potion sense feels easterly might help. Well, that's unfortunate, because I've already started. So, I'm assuming by your potion sense, you mean I've played this game, it's east. But we're sort of... We're on a down here trajectory now, and there's not a lot I can do about that. So, we're going to try and... deal with this situation. However, it feels like it's gonna be a bit of an awkward sausage because it don't wanna... Oh, hello. What was that one? No, that was around in a circle. That was around there. I mean, certainly that will probably sort of do. I'll tell you what, we'll max it out. Although having said that, I might regret that decision, but never mind. We've done it now. Right, let's swoosh. Swoosh the stirry stick. Swoosh it good. Swoosh it round like you would. Okay. So I don't... Well, I suppose actually... If we do overshoot slightly, we can possibly... piddle in the pot, as it were. Piddle in the pot. And then we... I think you've weed enough, haven't you, if you're piddling in the pot? Indeed. Oh, hang on. Just do a little bit. Gosh darn it, I can't quite... I don't know if I've quite got the angle available to sink it up perfectly. Well, let's find out what it is. It is the stone skin potion. Okay, well, I mean, it's not a very efficient way of doing it, but fuck it, we'll save the recipe and then see what happens, really. You had an easterly vibe, which would mean if I poured a load of water in it, hard as nails potion. I will do that now so that I don't forget. There we go. And then we can edit later. Now, I wonder if I'll get away with this. Yes, I did. There we go. I have diluted it with tons of water. Now, I'm guessing what we perhaps want to do is we'll want to try and... depends on... That looks very skeletal path, which means I may end up having to thread the needle there. Which, you know, I might be able to thread the needle, but that's not 100% the point. Well, I suppose we could try going up and over. Difficult to say for certain. Well, that's alright. I suppose actually that might work nicely. And now we plop that bad boy in. And now we want something that's really sort of... something like that, but I don't really want to use the frost sapphire. Because I feel like that swirl has significance with my other swirls, which kind of makes me feel like I want to try and not use the swirl until I get an opportunity to use the swirl properly. But I can't say that with any real certainty that I'm right in any way, shape or form, but still, that is sort of the plan of action. Oh yes. Let's have a go. North of. Well, now you've done me again because you said east. You've said east. I've gone east, and now you've suddenly gone north of. And now I'm stuck east. You fool! You're making me waste ingredients. Suppose what we'll have to do is try and build our way back up north. Back up north. Which will mean, I suspect, if we give this a stir, and then to try and avoid the skulls, we'll get to somewhere like there, pour a bit of water in, and that should nicely bring me round the skulls. Now I just need to find a way of going sort of... Okay, I mean that would definitely sort of work, but not quite, because it would take me right in the path of the skulls area. It could be worthwhile popping one of them in. And then figuring out a way of maybe bypassing this area somehow. Difficult to know precisely how. Because this is full of fucking skull. Whoops. That's not what I intended. I didn't know that was a button. Okay, it's new. That's the new button. A new unexpected button. Okay, let's plop you in. And then yeah. Plop you in, and then sort of try and get past the skulls relatively quickly. There we go. I'm not going to get much better than that, so I'll tell you what, let's find out what it is at least. Well, I suppose arguably this is unfortunate. Yeah, magical vision. So, in fairness, I'm giving you stone skin and magical vision against a wizard. So I think I'm doing you a fucking favour by doubling up. This means you can see the wizard, and if the wizard attacks you, you can laugh in his face by having stone skin. I'll tell you what, we'll call it Stony Sight. Stony Sight. And it can be in that bottle there, with a slightly square label. Is there anything that obviously says Stony Sight? Well, technically I think that's meant to be clouds, but it sort of looks like an eye with some stones in. So I'm tempted by that one. Yeah, fuck it, we'll have that one. Yeah, man, Stone Sight, bro. Yeah. Love it, dude, love it. Especially a little bit of bloodshot there. We won't bother saving that because I'm sure there's going to be a more efficient way of getting to sight if I need to again. Talent point, nice. And also, here you go, bruv. Ooh, I enjoy that potion. There you go, off you pop. Defeat your wizard friend. Hello, my friends and I found a map with a red cross on it. And telling by the layout of the map, the place is not too far from here. It must be buried treasure. We can make it to the spot by nightfall, but we'll need a light source to see where to dig. Okay, do we have a light potion? I feel like we... No, I'm not convinced we do. Lightning, yes, but light, no, not so much. Sleepy potion. Snoozy potion. That's light, isn't it? So... just have to figure out a way of getting there. So one of those. Whoops, I need to put it in the pot. Always helpful. And one of those is probably going to be a good shout. Come on, there you go. And now if we can just do, yeah, pop one of those in and then stir it gently. And we'll hopefully be able to get that fairly accurate, although, yeah, a little extra water. Gosh darn it. A little extra stir. Gosh darn it. Come on, you bastard. There you go. I knew you could do that. And that's actually relatively low impact ingredient. So again, I think we'll probably save this one. So let's call this... tempted to just call it halogen. Yeah, I'm going to call it halogen. Tall and thin? Yeah, why not? Tall and thin, I'll do. And yeah, fairly standard light thing. I think we might stick with the standard logo. Well, that might be a bit different. That still sort of indicates... Nah, we'll stick with the sunshine. The sun is shining. I thought I had something clever in my brain for a moment, and then it just flitted out of the distance. I just realised that halogen has the word halo in it. There we go. Angelic light source for all the family. When all other lights go out, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's save the halogen. I do wonder if it stems from the word halo or not. I had no idea. It's the first time I've ever really looked at it and gone, oh, it's got the word halo in it. Fascinating. Go on, off you pop, son. That will light your darkness, sir. I like the fact that I've only just spotted as well, they take it out on their belt, or at least that man did. I don't know whether every single customer takes it out on their belt, but he certainly it was attached to his belt, which was quite nice. Start a new day. That's right. Should probably spend that skill point as well. Well, having said that, they're getting to be more. Yeah, I was going to say, getting to be just that little bit more stuff. That's not hugely important, but still. They all pop onto the belt, left or right side, random. I see. Haggling, trading, initial prices. Yeah, it might be worthwhile saving up, I think, for some extras. So what we'll do is pop in garden, grab all our magical gubbins. I really hope there might be a way of expanding the garden in the not too distant future, because that feels like what I need. Greetings, alchemist. Need gifts of mountains. Look, by with brothers together we are stronger. Dig deep tunnels, fight creatures. Show me your goods. Oh, that's expensive. That not so much. I might. I still want to save up, but I think we'll grab a couple of them and try and haggle him down a bit. When was the last time you had sausages? Yesterday in the good weather. Did you read a good book next to your barbecue of sausages and women? I'm not sure you should be barbecuing the women, but nonetheless, we should discuss pricings. And yes, I saved quite a lot off of that. Now I've gotten the hang of it, I do kind of like that haggling system. It's just difficult enough to be sort of interesting, whilst also being easy enough to get by quite nicely. Well, mate, me and the guys are going hog hunting. Sure we'll nab at least a couple. We'll sell one at market, but we want to roast the other one right in the forest. We need something to get a fire going, or our plans will fall through. Did I ever put a fire potion on my list of recipes? No, I didn't. I suppose arguably because they are sort of relatively easy to do, because it's just, I think it's just 3 fire bells, is it? Or, I mean, I suppose it's a bit more if you want a particularly high-end one, but 3 fire bells seems to be a suitable way of doing it. Nice cheap way of getting a nice fire potion. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Oh, very nearly lost my potion, not anything else. Yeah. I was tempted to save that potion, but I don't think I will. Because it's only a level 1. Well, weak potion of fire. Well, we'll just call it the fire starter, since that's what he wants it to do. There you go. We'll use one of my little bottles. We'll use the square little bottle. Well, yeah, we'll use the square little bottle. And it starts a fire in his camp. Little flicker of flame there. It's not going to make much difference. The bottle is so small. I've given you a tiny bottle. Enjoy your tiny bottle. Yes, sir. Hey there. I'm trying to catch a mean fish. Believe it or not, the little thing breathes fire. It melted my whole rod last time. Could you give me a frost potion for my bait? If the fish swallows it, maybe its heat will back off a bit, right? Not only. I have all the luck with strange fish. I've caught a piranha and even a zombie fish once, so fire-breathing fish are nothing new to me. Well, that is quite something. Do I have an... Yes, I do. Snow good. You're an embarrassment. It is, in fact, an icicle in my pocket. Past me. Absolutely shocking behaviour there, past me. Absolutely shocking behaviour. I was recently in a tussle with bandits, and someone disarmed me, so I had to grab one of their knives with my bare hand. As you can see, I won the fight, but was left with some deep wounds that need healing. Can we talk about Jesus? That will heal you beyond comparison. But no, in fairness, Salve of Salvation will heal you just as good. Hello, things. Want to buy something? almost 50 years now. I started wandering the woods as a lad, and it became my home. Then I built a hut in the woods and started coming into town just to sell the mushrooms I collect. You want to buy my mushrooms? Oh, I bet you do. A couple of witch mushrooms, why not? Fuck it, have a go. I do, again, I'm trying to be sort of cautious, because I obviously do want to sort of save up. So we're just going to buy a couple of little uns for now, with a fair amount of haggling. So in your little shack, do you meet women when the weather's good, or do you just sit and eat books? Even I didn't know I was going to say, do you sit and eat books, sir? Fuck, I fucked it. Fucked it all. Boom, 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 boom. That'll do. I don't think I saved much off of the price of that, but it's better than him charging me extra. It will suffice. Cockroaches have infested my cellar, Gov. They're running all over my food stalls and getting into bags of grain. It's terrible. I can't live like this. Give me something that'll get rid of the buggers once and for all. I think that's hurty tum-tum juice. It's time for the hurty-gurty tum-tums juice. I think I got one. Yes, I did. There you go. Now be careful. It's not a good potion for peoples. Oh, I have this crush on, like, a totally young man. He doesn't, like, feel the same, and that drives me like crazy. I need a potion that will help me win his heart. Now, do we think that's a libido? Because I can probably build a better libido potion than this one. Plus, I would have to. But are we thinking libido? Or is there one that's specifically a love potion? Ah, okay. It's potion of charm. I'm assuming. I feel like it's got to be potion of charm. So I guess we have to try and find the potion of charm. Blarg. That's not great news. Because we got to pick a direction. Let's see. So from the middle, where have we not been too much of? I mean, down there seems viable. You never found charm. Oh dear. Well, that's alarming. I mean, we could try and just go straight down, but get her again with the fucking down stuff. I seem to be lacking a severe volume of down. I just want to go down, 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 deeper and down, deeper all day. Which I suppose, arguably, if I am struggling to go down, down with the bed up, down, and a bit with the bit up bow with a button, fuck it. If I'm struggling to go down, let's go up. Well, that really does. It's difficult, but it feels like that is a complete sort of like blockade of skeleton, which is a bloody nuisance. I really don't like the volume of skull patches there are here. I've got a reasonable amount of those, so let's try and... you're about where I am in the game. Ah, so I may very well overtake you in the not too distant future. Where's one of those? Yeah, water bloom, that's what I'm after. Crush the water blooms. Crush your watery bloomers! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have watery bloomers. It's just an unfortunate, you know, I got nervous and I watered my bloomers. Do. Now, I wonder if I'm gonna go in this direction first, just to see if we can sort of. Yeah, I've got a nasty feeling I've wasted my ingredients here, but I suppose technically it might not be considered a waste of ingredients if there is a path for starters, and you know, all exploration is going to be good exploration, I suppose. Except I think I've run out of... Oh no, I've got one left. Okay, well, in it goes. In goes the water bloom. And let's try heading in that direction, although that is a tight path. Okay, so there is a mystery potion over there. Getting there is another fucking question, of course. I mean, where's the water? Okay, that would take me right in the fucking thing, so I'd probably have to take that. Let's go like that, and then what mushroom was it? That one. Let's crush that mushroom. Crush the mushroom. And then we'll sort of go like that, and sort of go like that, and then drag me a little bit more out like that, and then we'll try and take the upward path. Oh shit, of course I fucked it, haven't I? Well, I suppose I can probably unfuck it, it's just not hugely efficient to be unfucking it in this fashion, and especially that's not great. Testicles. Testicles. I suppose I might be better off just... no. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, maybe can I rescue this situation by doing it quickly? I feel like the answer is no, but... no! You bastard. Ass fuckery. I don't know if I'm going to make it. With the ingredients I've got, I feel like I'm not going to make it back there because I've run out of bloody sort of left. Bloody go left buttons. Blarg. He says he's not going to make it, and yet he decides to go for it anyway. Yes. Damn straight. I am not a quitter. I suppose I could try going off in the opposite direction. If I can't go the way I want to go, I could perhaps try going in the other direction, but it's just as awkward. Plus, I'm just burning ingredients here, which is a nuisance. I really don't want to use that. I don't use it then. Good point. Good point. Well made. I wonder if that's going to be suitable to just skirt the area. I keep hovering over it, thinking maybe, and then come on, stir quicker. You haven't got a lot of leeway, but you do have some. But I must admit, I don't see a way out of this predicament, which kind of does make you wonder, why are you going through with this predicament then? Sheer bloody stupidity. That is right. Oh, yes. I cannot say no to being bloody stupid. Oh, that shows some promise. But I've only got one of them, which means I'm in the same awkward spot that I was in last time. Yeah. Where I need to be able to go. Ugh. No, well, no. I don't think I can get it to work. I suppose I might have to use this thing. If I pop it in, I don't really know what the wibble means, but I may actually manage to make it, because that's only a tiny skittering across the skulls, right? Come on. Don't be a douchebag, game. Don't be a douchebag. Be a good game. Don't be a nasty game. Just taking a light jaunt across the skulls. It's not too much. Well, we really don't know what the squiggles do. Oh, I see. Ah, you fucking bastard mother of fucking shitey Jesus Christ! Sorry, Iron Man. His anti-grav boots couldn't take that. Now I don't know precisely where he's gone. Oh, there he is. There you go. There you go. You pop back on there, mate. No, he's not doing it. No. Oh, there we go. No, probably best not to clip that. I think I'm out of ingredients. But I suppose technically I found out what that does, of course. The whirly seemed to do some kind of teleport. I don't know how I can use that. But I'm sure you can probably use it at some point. But shitty balls. Big shitty balls. The biggest balls you can think of. Covered in shit. All of the shit. Every piece of shit that you have ever thought of. Small hydrate. But I can probably have a small hydrate. There we go. I've hydrated myself. And I've hydrated my potion. Blast. There's a mystery icon down there.
That wasn't so
But
bad.
again, getting down there. Oh, I'm learning the frustration of this game now. I'm learning the frustration of this game because this game is quite frustrating when you're trying to do things. I don't know. I need more ingredients. God damn it! Fuck off, woman. Off you fuck. Yes. Oh, I'm angry. Oh, I'm annoyed. Oh, why don't you fucking do one? I'm hunting an ancient ghoul. Arrows bounce off it, and it feels neither heat nor cold. People say it's immortal, but I saw it run into its lair to escape a storm. It's afraid of thunder and lightning. Give me a potion that harnesses that element, and I swear I can destroy this monster. I doubt I can brew that one. Of course not. Can I get to the lightning potion? I need a way to get rid of the skull patches. I don't care if it costs money. I just need a way to get rid of them. I know the whole point is to make it awkward and difficult and challenging. But I think by now people know I don't like challenge. I don't think I can get there. Yeah, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to waste my ingredients trying to get this person his lightning potion. Absolute cock monkey. It's just a monkey covered in cock. Cocks everywhere. That's what he does. He likes it like that. I literally cannot get anywhere near that, can I? Fuck. Oh. We might be able to sort of... There we go. Piddle in the potion again. A little bit over there. A little bit of piddle in the potion. Hey, there we go. You spent 7 days turning everyone down to resupply. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I just don't really want to do it. So technically this is another halogen potion, but we'll call it something else because it was just a. I'm never going to get anywhere else, so fuck it. We'll have one in stock. It might come in handy at some point. Light that for. There you go. Fuck, it's light. I mean, in fairness, it's along the same idea and same notion. Right. So you're gonna have to fuck off. Yeah. Someone had an accident in the garden. The sight is not for the faint of heart. I need the flowers and grass to grow rapidly and help me hide the mess. Well, I doubt I can. Yeah, I can't brew Digby's garbage potion. I doubt very much that I'm going to be able to work my way round to Digby's garbage potion. I desperately want to try. It just seems impractical that it will actually work. Alright, I think we're going to have to say goodbye to you as well, because there's so many fucking... Oh, but... Because, I suppose... Yeah, because she was trying to hide a body. It was probably a decent idea to have said no to the woman, but I'd have preferred to have helped her hide a body, to be honest, than fail at making a potion. I find myself feeling like a failure of a shopkeep when I can't give them their potions, even if their potions are for nefarious purposes. I can't help it. I have to win at all times. More plants. More stuff for the using. Hello, I'm a fruit merchant, and I often have transport goods over great distances. Some fruits tend to spoil on the road due to heat. My friend told me I could pour a frost potion in the bottom of my cart to keep fruits fresh for days. Do you have a potion like that? We might be able to get you one like that. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, fuck it. We'll brew that one. Brew that bad boy. In you go. Well, if I'm going to have to give him... No, see, this is the problem. Nobody wants the fire frost. Nobody wants my frosty fire. If I'm going to have to sort of take a ditch in my reputation anyway, I might as well try and net as much profit as I can, because, you know, that way I can get that sorted. Ah! A man who needs a light potion. Enjoy. I had one to hand. Dink, 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 dink. Women, clouds, and sausages. They're my three only problems in life. Women, sausages, and clouds. Yesterday I found a stray puppy outside. When I brought it home I saw that its back leg was injured. Do you have a healing cream or medicine for my pet? I do. Salve of salvation. Women, sausages, and clouds. That's it. The Trinity. The Trinity of my life. Clouds, women, smaller women, small books for those small women. Hi, shall we trade? Don't you know why everything grows so fast in your garden? It's all because of the enchanted tree. Such trees are a true rarity. Practically any plant can grow next to the enchanted tree. My haggling's not making any negative. Oh, that's handy. That's nice. Even those that usually grow in the completely different conditions. Show me your goods. The thorn stick. I do need a thorn stick. Well, I say I need a thorn stick. I wouldn't mind one of those. One of those. A couple of them. A couple of them. Go on, fuck it. I'll treat myself. Especially because I should, hopefully, be able to haggle. Books on romance. Beer for women. That's my one policy in office. Beer for women. That is all I wish to do. I just wish to give beer to the women. The women of this realm. Alchemist. I need a healing potion. I was chasing a thief yesterday. When I tried to grab him, he got me in the hip with a dagger. It's not a mortal wound, but I'm limping a bit now. I need to recover quickly and get back to work protecting the town. Well, hopefully... Cock munch, munches of cocks. Have you ever tried to munch on a cock? Dagger? Hardly even know her, of course. Of course. I should have seen it coming, and I sort of did. Come on. There was definitely... I mean, well, I don't really want to. Oh, I do have a terraria. Oh, that's handy. Good. Plop it in. It's only going to be a little one, I'm afraid, but, you know, sometimes beggars can't be choosers, which is exactly what this potion's called. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's put it in a... I'll put it in one of the big bottles. I suppose that's probably a bigger... There you go. That's a nice big bold bottle. Makes it feel like the man's getting a good potion when in reality he's getting one of the shitter potions. But it's fine. He doesn't know this. I'm going to haggle that bitch down. Can I treat you to a sausage? Or perhaps even treat you to a woman? Oops. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean I'd treat you to a woman. I wasn't suggesting I was going to purchase you a prostitute. However, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get, unfortunately. Didn't get the full balance, but still. Greetings. Today I need acid. Don't let me down. I don't think I've got an acid. Say no! I don't want to. I suppose I could say no, because I don't know where acid is, but... Say no to the acid, stranger. And in fairness, I probably will have to say no, because I think unless they're bog stand potions, I will take your advice and say no. He's angry, but I did get 15 respect. And in fact, I am now angelic respect. Hello, I need your help. Look, the tavern keepers asked me to come up with a special beer for especially rowdy guests. They drink too much and accost other customers. The tavern keeper wants to be able to give them some sort of sedative beverage on the house. Maybe you shouldn't let drunks in the tavern. Yeah, right. Then who would drink the booze and bring in the money? Every tavern has its drunks. They keep the doors open. Rohypnol. Say no. That's true. But I wouldn't mind. Oh, I'm going to have to say no. Because I cannot build the Can't Sleep Must Potion. But I suppose arguably it's because the Can't Sleep Must Potion takes a lot of ingredients. I might be able to trim that down. But then again, I'm trying to sort of be fairly restrictive in my item usage, so that one might work. No, we do need a downward trajectory. Yeah, try and get sleep potion because we'll get some experience for it anyway. Whoops, I need to put that in so that it registers. And then use this bad boy. Plop that in, and then where else were we? Yeah, something like that. Crushed twice. Oops. Keep forgetting to put it in my little cauldron. No, that's a bugger. That's not quite going to make it. Which is a nuisance. I'm going to have to think of a new way of getting there. I suppose... Yeah, that idea should work. So, what we want to do is skim it all the way to near the end. So at the end of here, what we then do is pour a little bit of water in. That's the ticket. And then we'll try and get... well, I suppose we can go back a little bit. Hopefully maybe at least get the level 2. Yeah, I can't seem to get in the level 3, so the level 2 will have to suffice. Well, as you said it, I must admit I've no idea if your spelling is correct or not. Difficult to know for certain because I don't tend to have too much rohypnol around the place. But your spelling will suffice, correct or otherwise. There we go. Sleepy rohypnol. You're asking if my spellings is good. I don't know. I don't know your history. Maybe you just happen to know the spelling of rohypnol off by heart. Precisely why I wouldn't ask for details, but, you know. Money, money, money. Clouds and beer for your money. Whoops. Well, we got a little bit more, I think. There you go. It wasn't nefarious. person I need to, let's say, take care of goes to the bathhouse a lot. They find the steam quite good for their health. Do you have anything to add to a bucket of water to make the steam less healthy? I mean, I can't brew Hurty Tum Tum juice. And in fairness, that is A, a very weak poison, and B, only uses 2 ingredients. So the idea of possibly getting to the poison a second time is almost laughable, considering the fact that I'm running out of ingredients as it is. I mean, that's an interesting one. I wonder... Hairy bananas! I'm gonna crush your hairy banana! Oh, promises, promises. You can't just say that and not deliver me a good time. I'm gonna take my thorn stick and I'm gonna take your hairy banana and we're gonna have a real good time. I feel like if I now do a little bit of watering, gonna take my hairy banana and do some piddling in me potion. Oh. Hey. Not quite. Oh, darn. No, I won't worry about it too much. But I actually do know I'm providing an assassin poison. I'm fine with this. I've made my peace. But we're gonna try and make it look. We're gonna make it look sort of. Okay. Not quite what you suggested, but a little bit what you suggested. And I think we do want it in a spritz bowl so that you can spritz it into a bottle. Although, having said that, we called it oil, so let's call it that. We'll put it in that bowl, and then sort of... There we go, little label. There you go. And we'll make it look a little less... We'll make it look less sinister. Because then, you know, it will not look like I've provided an assassin poison. There we go. It's a diamond potion for diamonds. And soothing your banana. I suppose, actually, is there a banana? I don't necessarily... Oh, fuck me, there is. I suppose, arguably, if they've got hairy bananas, there you go. Soothing banana oil. You put this in the bath, and you will have all your worries fade away. Would you like a woman? A woman and sausages, beer and books. A good weekend, methinks. Oh, there we go. We've just... I do wonder if you could become properly nefarious. Because obviously I sort of ended up with angel wings, but I do wonder if you could, you know, maybe earn a reputation being full-on nefarious. I'm going to sort of roughly split it down the middle, I think, but... that one's not bad. I think we'll go for cash, money, cash, money. So what we'll do... Yeah, because unfortunately, I did have a plan to do a tournament in Rocket League today, but unfortunately it had an update, which is what killed the stream right at the very, very beginning. So Rocket League's kind of out of the question, owing to the whole it's not available because it's not got its update installed, so I don't actually know what we're doing after potion craft, but nonetheless we'll do one more day of potion crafting and then see what happens after that. Hello, well, isn't it time to add a couple of pages to your recipe book? I just happen to have a dozen sheets of enchanted paper on me. I happen to know many mages and enchanters. I buy in large quantities, use some of it for myself, and sell the rest at a small markup. I do this not for money, but to maintain good relations with other alchemists. So will you buy a couple? Show me your goods. Oh, the alchemy machine's gotten cheaper, but I doubt even the strongest of haggles could change that. But yeah, we'll buy... We'll just buy the one, I think. We'll haggle him down as well, methinks. Oh, yeah, cock. Got it! I think that's the cheapest you can get. When it's weighted entirely to one side, I think that's the either end of the spectrum of good or bad. Hello! A log fell on a lumberjack at a sawmill. He's alive, but his leg's in bad shape. Got anything to help it heal? Not on my person, but I might have some super brew, salve of salvation. Here you go. Off you pop. Get his leg sorted out. And then once you've got his leg sorted out, you can buy him a sausage, assuming the weather's okay. But you buy a book, that'll tell you if the weather's okay. Sell for 50. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good afternoon. The owner of the nearby tavern sent me. He needs a potion that can turn water to ice. Buying ice delivered from the mountains is very expensive, but our patrons love cold beer and ale. Help us out, and we'll treat you to fresh draft next time you stop by. I don't tend to stop by, but I can brew you an icy potion. Icy London, icy France, icy a potion in your underpants. In a moment or two I will. But only after we've discussed sausages, books, women and weather. It's all these women, isn't it? It's all these women, that's what makes the weather. Yeah, I know these things. I planted berries in my garden. Now I can't wait for them to grow and bear fruit. I don't know if there's such a thing as bear fruit. Do you have anything that will help them grow faster? I mean, I sort of do, but I also sort of don't. Growth potions are bloody pain in the arse, dear. I suppose only if you only if you take it as a suppository as opposed to a potion, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I can make it. I mean, that's not a bad start. And then we've got a couple others, but I just don't know if I've got enough resources to get this done. And this is the problem I find. This is the slight problem I find with the game. As fun as it is, the lack of resources is quite alarming, and the fact that oh, okay, that'll work nicely. Hairy bananas for the woman. Hairy bananas, hairy bananas. Get your hairy bananas for the woman here. If you need hairy bananas, I've got you covered. I've got plentiful hairy bananas, sir. And madame. Oh, yeah, level 2, that'll do. I'm never going to get the level 3 without another ingredient, which is annoying, but still. Hairy bananas, £2 a pair. Is that what you call yours? Yes. Yes, I frequently refer to mine as a hairy banana. Finish the potion and then put forth my hairy banana for this woman. Hey, woman, have you seen my book on hairy bananas? I shield it from the guardsman, but nonetheless, the book is very good to digest over a good beer. Oh, cock. I'd love to show you the book on hairy bananas, but unfortunately you're proving quite difficult to negotiate with, so I think you might end up missing out on my book of hairy bananas, and in fact you might cost me a substantial amount of change, which is a pain in the bum. Well, I think we actually balanced it straight back to what it was. In fact, no, I think I've lost. I have lost a little bit on that haggle, which is annoying. Hello! Willing to treat a bit? You can't have too many mushrooms, you know. Relaxing, I sit in my forest hut, drink mushroom tea and write my memoir. Sometimes I go for a walk and feed the squirrels. I like it when they lick my nuts. What have you got? Oh, that's a good price. We'll take all of those off your hands. And we'll take a couple of these. Have we got any of these? No, we don't. So take a couple of them. Again, I'm always sort of aware of the fact that I want to be saving my money, but I'm also aware of the fact that I need fucking ingredients. Have you ever considered a woman? No? Only sausages and squirrels. Okay, that's fine. I'm not suggesting your habits are bad, but, you know, you might want to consider not dealing in sort of squirrels. 170 is a pretty good haggle price, methinks. My husband recently left me for another woman. I eventually found their love nest. I can't let him be happy with someone else. I want him to feel the fire of my jealousy. I want their home and their feelings to go down in flames. I do have flame potion, don't I? Oh, not stored in my book. I mean, I could give you an explosion potion. Would you like a bang bang potion? I mean, arguably, no. She probably doesn't want a bang bang potion because she knows the. I mean, I'm about to give her a fucking fire potion, aren't I? This seems to be possibly a mistake, but I can't leave a customer wanting, and I'm pretty certain that these can't be traced back to me. I've not put my fingerprints on them. Bollocks. It would seem that 1 is the best I'm going to get unless I use another ingredient, which, I mean, I could maybe use a wind bloom. Come on. Because when I dish out a potion to burn down a house, I really want to dish out a potion that can burn down a house. Hey, there you go. Let's put it in a sort of a nondescript bowl. But something that's obviously easy to throw. I feel like these long neck potions are quite good. Like they're a little bit like the old German grenades. The old stick grenades. You can latch onto one of those bad boys and just completely lob that, and then run away and therefore not get caught. Which I think is probably optimal for all parties involved, really, that she don't get caught. So let's call it. I'm going to call it the arsonist's friend. So you didn't make a fire potion to help that lady burn her ex-house down. Fair enough. By the way, can I have a hurty tum-tum juice potion? No, you can't have a hurty tum-tum juice potion. Arsonist's friend. There we go. You mean a potato masher? What? I don't know. I don't know what I said to warrant the question. You mean a potato masher? But anyway, you're going to have to pay me quite a lot of cash because we both know you're planning murder and arson. Which, in fairness, I don't disapprove of. I just need more cash for... Oh, the German World War I grenades, the potato masher. Was that what they were called? I feel like I've heard the term, but yeah, they were nicknamed potato mashers. Oh yeah, I suppose arguably I can see the resemblance to a certain extent. But yes, I don't know if they were considered very good, but I can't deny they looked quite spectacular, and it's weird because of the handle. It feels like it should function quite well because you can lob the handle quite nicely, but the fact that that sort of grenade seems to have petered out in terms of warfare makes me feel like that's probably not the case. And the sort of more spherical... I mean, it's not spherical as such, as it's sort of oval type thing, whatever you call it. A stretched sphere. So you want something that makes you fight like 10 men, which I'm assuming we've seen reference to a berserker potion. So it makes me think maybe it's the berserker potion that he's after, but I still just wonder if I'm not, do I have the resources to make another play on trying to find another mystery potion? I do feel like the answer is probably not, but... I've got a couple of downward path ones, but not really enough. But I still don't think I've got enough to really get in that gap. What made me come up with a Fire Frost potion? Basically because I thought... I didn't know that Explosion was a potion in and of itself. So I thought if I combined ice and fire, bang, you'd get an explosion. But obviously I was overthinking it. So turns out that's not how it works. Okay, let's... And I feel like that's going to end up being the charm potion, but we'll have a go. I'm going to head in that direction and see if I can't make up for the previous fuck-upperies. See if I can't successfully navigate the skulls. I'm not convinced, but I'm gonna have a go. It's very difficult. And I realise that is technically the gameplay, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. God damn it. That wasn't a good call after all. I thought it was, and it turns out it was not. Well, having said that, that might be a good call. And that can probably skip me up just about where I need to go. Whoops. No, that's fine. Now, do I particularly want it super fancy? I don't think I'm going to get super fancy. So, I mean, the red mushroom's an option, but what we'll do is we'll just try and get there first and hope I don't skim those skulls too much. Try and avoid skimming the bone. You fucking whore! Beginning to dislike this game. Because it doesn't want to yield. Just wants to be a bit of a cock. Bit of a cock all round, isn't it, really? Well, what did you want? I don't have Berserk Potion. You fuck off my shop, mate. Get out of my fucking shop. My children can't sleep at night. Do I look like I give a shit? I do happen to have sleeping potions, though. But I can't brew a sleeping potion because it's an expensive sleeping potion. Can I brew a cheap version of the sleeping potion? Possibly. Let us see. That's a good starting point. Now I just need to figure out a way of getting over... Oh, I haven't put the ingredient in. That's not useful. I think I've just realised I don't have the resources to get there. Bollocks. I feel like it's probably going to be worthwhile abandoning this and possibly ditching into something else. Because I do not have the ingredients. But I have possibly discovered an alternate way of getting a healing potion. Which might be a slightly cheaper way, although having said that, the Terraria in the other one is not exactly the most expensive of things. That may have seemed like I was overshooting, but it was an intentional overshoot. Because what I can do is I can piddle in the potion and get level 3! I was going to call it the abandon all hope because of the annoyance factor of trying to build some of these other potions, but still. Green herbs. That will do a nice sort of... Yeah, a nice little draft like that will do nicely. I'm slightly tempted to save this recipe because, again, as I say, it's just 2 of those green herbs for a level 3, which feels like it's quite efficient. So we'll finish the potion. But, yeah, I can't get you a sleeping potion. I mean, just tell your children you love them and read them a story, for fuck's sake. Are you an alchemist? No one has put a curse on you? I'm quite tired today. Even laughing is a burden. You understand sorcery is hard work. Do you have a potion that restores mana by any chance? And there are many. I'm not the only sorceress in the area. And certainly not the scariest, trust me. Do I have a man potion? Oh, I don't think I've got the man potion anymore, do I? No, bang bang juice. Hurty hurty tum tum juice. El Peño Grande. Mana and lightning, very very frightening. Biggie biggie. Biggs is biggie biggie oil. Can't sleep much potion. Hard as nails. No good. Sour salvation. allergen and green herbs. So no. What do you actually want? Sorry, I didn't really pay attention. Restoring mana. That's that one, isn't it? Pretty certain that's restoration of mana. So let's see. Do we have anything that feels like it's going to go in the right direction? I mean, the answer is very much no. I might have to tell you to fuck off as well. Yeah, look, love. I looked in my stock and I got fuck all, son. Or I suppose technically daughter. But I use son in the non-gender specific fashion, despite it obviously being explicitly gender-based. But that's not the point. There we go. I said I was going to do one more day, and I've done one more day. And, yeah. I can see now why you did, like, several days of not brewing potions for people, because it does feel annoyingly necessary, because just keep running out of ingredients. And that is quite frustrating. Quite frustrating to run out of ingredients. Quite frustrating indeed. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ba-dee-bee-dee-boo. Now we've got to think of a thing to do, and I don't know what that thing's gonna be, but I'm sure we can think of something. Oh dear, has something gone wrong? No, it's not, it's okay. I just wasn't clicked in the window, and that made it seem like it was going horribly wrong. But it's fine. It's inconvenient, but fine. That's when I ran through town with my trousers down, and the police gave me a warning. They said, we're giving you a ticket for £60, and I said, that's inconvenient, but fine. Technically, I should have said that's an inconvenient, but fine. Do 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 do. Let's see here. What have we got to do? Let's see here. I don't know. I had a plan, then the plan disappeared. And then I didn't have a plan, so I slapped myself in the ear. I feel like at some point in the last song you lost me. Did I? I possibly did. It wasn't exactly the world's greatest of songs. Basically, I ran through the town centre with my trousers down, which is a task in and of itself, in fairness. And then the police gave me a ticket and said, you're going to have to pay £60. And I said, that's an inconvenient butt fine, because they fined me for having my butt out. And it all stemmed from the fact that I previously said, inconvenient butt fine. See, because if you add an extra T to the but in the words inconvenient but fine, you get inconvenient but fine. And any fine's inconvenient, in fairness. So, there you go. Do 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 with the do and a D. Have you seen the do man? Yes, I have. Have you seen the D man? Not today. Have you? I'm just scrolling through, see if there's anything of interest. Do you know what? I've been looking at playing that for a couple of occasions now. So do you know what? I'm going to take the opportunity. Take the opportunity to play it now. Why not? Why not? You know, life's giving you an opportunity. Life came up to you and said, "Do you want to play Rocket League?" And I said yes. And then life turned around and went, "Ha! Fuck off! You can't." And so now we'll try and take life up on a different opportunity. Knowing my luck, it will probably turn around and go, "Nah, you're not playing this one either, mate." But you know, we'll see. Hopefully, I know it's definitely prepped somewhere in the system, but precisely where, I'm not sure. It might not be here, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find it, but we'll wait and see if it turns up on screen. Will it just appear on screen? Nobody knows. Will it just appear on screen? I'm not really sure. It's looking like we're a little bit too deep into the game for it to appear on screen by itself, so it does feel like I'm going to have to give it a wee fiddling. Hey, it looks like a fiddling is what we're needing. So we're going to have to drop that down and give it a wee fiddling. Let's see, we want a game capture. So I want to add that sauce. What sort of sauce do you think you're going to add? I don't know, probably that a good brown sauce perhaps. It should exist, so I'm scrolling through to try and find it, but hey, there it is. So theoretically, add that sauce. Hey, that sauce is there. Transform fit to the screen. And now hope that that's interesting. Very interesting. That's doubly interesting. Oh well, it's I'm using a controller, so the mouse shouldn't make too much difference. But yeah, there we go. It should be functioning now that we're doing it. Although there is one other thing. Oh, now you've clipped the mouse to the window after all. Well done, game. Well done, you bizarre little cocksucker. Oh, no, you are definitely locking me into the. There we go. Right. Let's upgrade that to Hand of Fat 2. We've just got a Hand of Fat. Why do you not like doing that now? It's weird. I mean, there's an alternate option, don't get me wrong, but it's just weird that it doesn't like doing it in chat nowadays. I don't know if that's something that I've done or something the developers have done, but either way. Alright. Hello, sir. I'm back again. Hello. Tell a friend. Your arm's looking a bit dodgy, isn't it, mate? Alright, what we got? We've got the Hierophant. I mean, we could just start from scratch if people particularly wanted to, but it's probably more efficient to go through some of the ones I haven't completed. Which means either the Hierophant... I think the strength is available. Oh, I tell you. Oh, no, I've just realised what that means, yeah. So that, I think, is a gold. Until I see a bronze, I'm going to assume that's a gold. That's a silver. And then we've not done the strength, the hermit, the wheel, the hanged man, or temperance. So, do we want to do... I mean, I suppose, arguably, try the strength one. Although, any I haven't done... are probably ones that are going to be bloody difficult. But there you go. So that's your suggested. Clear and fill your suggested things, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, your suggested items is probably okay. Stealing half of an ancient relic from an ogre has left you dying and cursed. Gear up and claim the other half of Adesia's charm. There be dice in this game. Draknar the Mighty. A high defense will help reduce damage from the ogre's devastating onslaught. Grievous wounds. Start with 10 life. Eating food does not heal. Gold! Always believe in your soul. You've got the power, you know. You're indestructible. I always believe you're gold. Gold! Of course, my favourite line in that entire song, I've said this before, so it may be a repeat for a lot of people, but one of my favourite lines is, the man with the suit and the face! Because it just strikes me as such a magnificent fucking description, you know? And it's always been one of those things where it amuses me, because it's like, I've just had something stolen from me. Oh dear, that's terrible, ma'am. Could you possibly try and describe the perpetrator? Well, he was a man. A man? Oh, good. Any distinguishing features? He had a suit. Oh, lovely. And anything else? He had a face. Right. So you were mugged by a man with a suit and a face. Excellent. Excellent. But yeah, I don't... That's not what they mean. The lyric does not mean that in the song. It's not meant to be sort of an actual description. It just always amuses me. The bitter taste of blood is the first indicator that you're still alive. Blind and disoriented, you make out a voice calling to you. A pair of hands shake you upright. As you open your eyes, you see Hubie leaning over you, looking the worse for wear. Hubie grins, covered in blood. He leans and whispers, "Ogre's coming for us." As your head clears, a booming voice echoes out from deep in the foggy marsh. "Oh, where have you crawled, ghasted mice? Let your insides be gut and bones be crunched." You peer around the rock, and from the mist steps an ogre, 3 times as tall as a man and with a lumpen, vicious face. His one good eye darts about wildly as he surveys the area, hunting for something. The ogre grunts and scoops up a broken, shining trinket from the ground, splashed red with blood. "Ruined with your dirty blood, wretched cut-purses, riven in two." His great hideous face turns red. "If thou listen here, I will find the twin, and then I will eat thine eyes." The ogre lifts his club and smashes a tree trunk in anger. The tree creaks and crashes to the ground as Draknar the ogre turns and disappears back into the mist. Hubie grimaces as he holds his side, attempting to hide the severity of his injuries.
Here, you are injured. Eat.
He throws you a medicinal herb, button. Weak to your bones, you gratefully take a bite. Ooh, 5 food, good. Oh, I took food. Oh, of course, yeah, they already told me that. And the bread turns to ash in your mouth. With a sinking realization, you pull the other half of the ogre's trinket from your pack. Sure enough, you feel a wrongness emanating from it. I have half of Odysseus' charm. This card cannot be discarded. It is bound to me. A stab of hunger hits your stomach. There is only one thing for it. You must steal back the other half from the ogre that almost killed you.
The closest town is Draper,
Hubie whispers hoarsely.
We cannot hope to defeat an ogre now.
Summoning your remaining strength, you lift yourself to your feet and stagger to town. We take another step forward, and food does little to satiate me. Your day's travel is slow and long. The sun's rays now gone, a chill fills the marshlands. To avoid the swelling bogs, you decide to flush the chain. The chain does not flush. The bog will remain filled. You press on to higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the road. The dealer reveals the next greed monster card in the deck. The Anarchist of Greed. You check the path to the right. You hear the distant sound of a group of raiders squabbling in the northern tongue. Hey up, fucking... It's musty. How's the bread, Marjorie? It's lusty. That's a reference to the Goes Wrong show again. If anybody was wondering, I just wanted to make sure people were aware. I always like to reference my things. It was drilled into me at university. Always reference. Always reference. Can't do it properly because I don't have an exact time and date when it was first said, but, you know, fuck it. It's at least an effort, you know. The dealer reveals the next Frost monster card in the deck. The Shaman of Frost. I've got Frosty to the right of me, bandits to the left. Here I am, fucked in the middle with Hubie. Well, now this is... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, me. Oh, my. Oh, my. This is two... Basically, they've given me 2 fucking boss fights and 15 health. I'm beginning to understand why I couldn't do the strength test. Because it's a fucking immense test. It's a problem after all. Bandits might be slightly easier than the Norse Raiders. The cold chill of night builds as you ready yourself for combat. Light weapons are recommended against thieves. You can change your equipment in the inventory. Okay, well, unfortunately, I appear to only have the neglected sword. Good. Oh, no, I don't. I've got some others. Marvellous. Weathered blades. I mean, in fairness, they are classified as light, aren't they? And that's classified as heavy, so I suppose, yeah, well, no, the weathered blades are worse, aren't they? Oh, I suppose, yeah, I suppose arguably they're all rusty crap weapons, aren't they? So the light weapons maybe would be beneficial. Wooden shield, we don't have anything else. Healing spirits, that... I don't know if that's going to count towards my healing, but what do I need to do for the token there? I don't know. Inspect, that's the button we're after. Charged bash abilities. Okay, well, it would be helpful if I could remember how to do the charged bash, but so that's fine. Light stun bash, and that's got better armour anyway, so we might as well use that. And then the Adenia's Doodah, Adisia even, we can't change. So we've got light weapon. I can't remember how to play this game. I remember the battle system is fundamentally sort of Batman. But there are sort of twists and turns and other things you need to remember as well, so it might have been better not to have done what is essentially quite a difficult task. Okay, that's Huey. Oh! Okay, that's the stun button. That's a dodge button. Okay, good. Slicey, slicey bandits. I'm gonna take you down. Slicey, slicey bandits. I'm gonna kill you all. Go on, you toss that out, and then I'm gonna kick you in the face. Gonna kick you in the face hole. Ah, no! Bollocks. Well, I suppose we didn't exactly get far, so starting it again is not exactly going to be tragic, but knowing the controls a little bit more might prove just that tiny bit better. But still, there you go. We'll have another go. We'll have another go. Would you like to enable apprentice mode? No. No, you're okay. Yeah, it's one of those ones where when you actually sort of understand how to play the game, you can start doing the game a little bit better. It's just that I haven't played the game in a while, game. I do appreciate the offer, though. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the fact that you've got the option, but I don't wish to partake in the option. Left for Dead. Injuries. Blind and disoriented. I suppose, I mean, technically I could do something slightly different, but... let's retreat to the marshland this time. Grimacing from pain, you rummage in your pack for a medicinal herb bun. Weak to your bones, you take a bite. So we've just basically skipped a load of conversation, it would seem. The other half of the relic is held by the ogre that almost killed you. Unless you get it back, you are cursed to starve for the rest of your days. Food doth not heal me. You stagger to your feet. You must make it to Draper. Hubie limps happily behind you. Another day of rainfall. I think this is different, isn't it? Fuck. I mean, that's part of the point of the game. It's different each time because it's cards and shit, but it still sometimes takes you by surprise. After another day of rainfall and the marshlands swell into a swamp, water and mud obscure the path ahead. As you press on, every direction begins to look the same. Fuck. Okay.
Back to the bones.
Cool.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Well, I mean, I must admit, I don't think there is a way of being the master of bones. I think it's roll dice and hope for the fucking best.
Here sets the tone
But
for your challenge.
yeah, cool. I actually managed to score it. But I don't know if there is a way of manipulating the dice in any significant fashion. But when it comes to the dice rolls, I think it is just a dice roll and hope for the best. With some luck, you find your way to higher and drier ground. Back on the path, you continue your journey. Oh, well, let's Let's go this way.
Time passes and things change.
Oh.
The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness.
I'd prefer not to have advances from the Empire.
Streets of the city.
A pall of smog casts the city in a dull grey light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. "Beware the Prince of Poisons!" calls a young boy in a short-brimmed cap as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowds. You stop to read a discarded parchment sodden by the damp that clings to the cobblestones. Prince of Poisons strikes again. Another mass poisoning in the back streets of Lowtown. Mayor raises reward to 500 gold. The boy approaches as you finish reading. "If you really hope to be safe, you'd best protect yourself. I have just the thing at a bargain price." Oh, interesting. Ask about the Prince of Poisons. Ask about the dishevelled children. And seemingly not yet explored, so I don't know precisely. I mean, I've only got 10 gold, but we'll ask about the protection. The boy looks around to make sure nobody is watching too closely, then discreetly takes a small vial of colourless liquid from his pocket. "This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows high on the northern hills. It will boost your strength, give you the edge you need to survive the poison." I mean, that might not be too bad. I don't know how much I need gold at the moment, so fuck it. I'm going to hand over the gold and drink the mixture. Bad fortune, pain in my gold, but, benefit in my body. A sudden scream has you reaching for your weapon and sends the crowd into a panic. Oh dear. A band of armed warriors advances on a silver-haired woman weighed down with an impressive array of weapons. One of the men points menacingly at the woman, declaring, "You sent my brother Mad-Eye back to Break-Knuckle Prison, bounty hunter." "Yes," the woman states matter-of-factly. "I did. Perhaps he should learn to accept rejection." "Nobody crosses my family." The warriors rush forward to attack. Oh god, I'll fight to defend the woman. I feel the urge. The old woman says nothing as you move to stand by her, while the thugs advance. The hunter! Ooh! With a silver doodahs. The urge to purge, of course. I always have the urge to purge. Purge the world of assholes. Like these 5 guys. Whoa! You've got a gun! She's got a gun! And dreadlocks. You will find no charity here. When activated, Katura fires her back-holstered weapon and causes high damage to enemies in range. Stay close to charge her ability faster. Okay, so I've currently got the axe, which is possibly bad. Oh! Yeah, that's the part where we want to sort of... That's the one. No! He does a double tap. Go! Do things. There we go. Yes. Blocked. Dodged. Dipped. And darned. Ah! Cock. This is part of the problem with the... you bastard. Because I'm not terrible. Oh, alright, maybe I am. But I just survived. And yes, the magic words were... But it's one of those ones where I'm not necessarily terrible at the Batman-based system. But I do need a little bit more leeway in the health bar. And now I have 0 leeway in the health bar, making this very awkward, but still. The silver-haired woman puts her guns away, saying, "I didn't ask for your intervention." You check the Fallen for anything of use as she turns to leave.
Some weapons, this one
Oh, the encrusted mace. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Can I not have it? Yeah, fame required. 80 fucking fame? Fuck you. But I did get a potion of health, which puts me back up to, whereabouts I was before I started the fight. So, maybe considered a little pointless. A squad of soldiers appears from further down the street, calling for everyone to lay down their arms. Too late to be of use, however, they can do little more than survey the carnage. The garrison captain rides up and addresses the woman curtly. "Katura, causing trouble again?" "It's by your doing that I make enemies like this," Katura responds sharply. The captain bristles at this remark, but keeps his voice under control as he retorts, "We have more important work to do than chasing street thugs and petty criminals." "And how goes the search for the Prince of Poisons?" Katura asks. "I hear another 12 died at the smelter yesterday." The captain's face fills with anger, but Katura simply turns and walks away, adding, "I have work to do. You know where to find me." The garrison captain screams orders for everyone to disperse, then rides off down the street. His soldiers run to keep up with him, and you slip away before more trouble starts. You leave the troubled town of Iron Peak with the impression that you've yet not seen all that it has to offer. "Ah, I didn't get me a little coupon." And by coupon I technically mean token, but that's not the point. Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you.
"Oh, for centuries I have helped the mortals who have found themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that you may help you in your journey?"
Well, a longer life might get me a bit more health to play with. So, yeah, we'll do that.
"May you live a long life,"
she says, and with a fragile wave of her hand, you feel a warm sensation through your body. I do like it when a woman waves her hand and I get a warm sensation. Stirring in the mire. The sun's warm rays do little to lift your spirits as the mosquitoes and flies torment you. Oh, this is the swelling bogs, okay. So the Silencer of Greed, which is possibly even more difficult than the last guy. A Phalanx of Steel, okay, that's equally bad sounding. We'll fight the bandit thieves. This time we'll try and remember to equip my little weathered blades. And then just hope that I can do it better, I suppose. That's the crucial element. Just do it better. Just do it better than you did it last time. Technically, I've got a little bit more health to play with. However, that's difficult to... Hey, there we go. Okay, there's a potion. Right, good. Stabbing, stabbing, stabbings. Especially because I think Hubie's ability, from the looks of it, distracts people. Stabbings! Big stabs. Whoa! Nah, dang it. Oh, dang it. Whoa, dang. Whoa, Black Betty, bam bam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam bam. Black Betty gonna hold her, but Black Betty gonna hold her, man. Cock and balls, cock and balls, cock and balls with your cock and balls, cock and balls, cock and balls, cock and balls, indeed. Can I actually use? Yeah, I can use that. So how the fuck do I use that? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Oh, cock. Hey, you! I stole your shoe. Well, that's all my health potions gone, but I'm technically in a better position than I was at this. Oh, no, never mind. I am in exactly the same position as I was at the beginning of the fight. Actually, I am worse off because I think I got more health on the 22 that I had previously. Either way, absolute fucking garbage. Cannot do this combat system at the moment. With the thieves subdued, you notice their stash of treasures hanging precariously from a tree over the bog below. You reach out to cut the rope holding the spoils. Oh god, dice again. Well, and toss those bones. I mean, I'll keep the 5 and ditch those 2, I think. Because that gives me the sturdiest chance of getting... Yes! Getting the victory. That means I get more loot, methinks. Ah, you bastard fame. Sacrificial blades. Unfortunately, I require more fame, and I do not have more fame. Oh, I've got 2 fame now. You successfully collect your prize and continue on your journey. 2 fame is not enough, though. Let's head to the King's Road. To the next level we go. I was really hoping that was going to be the end of the mode, but still. Approaching Draper's Gates, you notice a woman of enormous stature dressed in a blue tunic and leather apron. 3 smithing hammers hang from her waist. You! She bellows, striding forward. I warned you not to go still from that ogre, and look what's happened. The woman embraces Hubie, who is bleeding heavily through his head bandage, still happy as a clam. You've got this poor thing hurt! What do we do? I mean, I don't technically know who she is, but she's clearly a blacksmith, and that's about all I need to know about, so ask about the ogre. Draknar, she says, or Draknar the Mighty as he's known, has lived in these parts for an age. Many have tried to fell the beast before you two misfits, that's for sure, she explains. But few live to tell their tale. The ogre is notorious for ambushing travellers and traders alike. Not even Empire soldiers are safe in these parts. Accumulated a wealth of treasures plucked from his victims, including that cursed relic you have now. Well, she's mentioned the relic, so we'll talk about the relic. She pokes at the broken ornament gingerly. Forgive me if I don't take it. The curse of Odysseus' charm only affects the wielder. If it makes you feel any better, the ogre is probably starving now too. That is still her. From the looks of the silverwork, this is an old relic indeed. Who are you? I'm Ariadne, the blacksmith's daughter, she says, surprised. We met at the Black Owl pub the night before you set off to steal Odysseus' charm. Almost broke your wrist arm wrestling, remember? I suppose, yeah, there should have been a bit more of a pause there, shouldn't there? I broke your wrist arm wrestling. You almost broke my wrist arm wrestling. As she pauses for breath, you seize your chance to interrupt and continue upon my journey. Ariadne shakes her head. One blow from Draknar's club would crush you. You won't survive it unless you get a good set of armour on you. Increase your defence in order to survive the ogre. Listen, I helped run a travelling forge. It's currently heading here. The King's Road. Come see us. We'll sort you out with some good and proper armour. The piece of Odysseus' charm weighs heavy in your pack. You wish to fling it into the mire, but some strange magic stays your hand. Starving and injured, you rest a while in town. I mean, I really could do with some kind of heal, but... He's just a small child from a small family, scaring the bit in the air. A deeper voice growls. We haven't to take him to the dungeons, or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show them where our outpost is. You consider the boy's fate. It's not really consider the boy's fate if I only have the option to save the boy. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. Good lord, that's a large volume of people. I think they're not going to be too fussed by my sort of standard what's-its, so I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, we might go with the neglected sword, because I feel like that might prove the slightly better option against those guys.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
Thanks for the reminder, sir. Thanks for the reminder. I think I'm probably going to die again, because I just can't... I haven't quite got my hands in on the battle system again. Plus, I feel like there are more controls that I'm missing, but we'll see. And it's especially awkward. There's a lot of people with shields now at the time. And these guys they do just have a large volume of health. Whoa! Darn it. And stabbings! Professional stabbings. Ow. Ow! Got hit. I just can't quite... I think I'm doing too many attacks, really. I need to be a little bit more controlled over what I'm actually doing. Because otherwise they are sort of getting the better of me. But there are, in fairness, quite a lot of fucking people here. Which makes my life a little bit more awkward than is entirely desirable. Frost him, frost him. Stun him, stun him. Can't quite remember. Oh, LB. Oh! Ah, bollocks. I forgot which button I needed to push. I was trying to dodge out the way instead of blocking. Blocking is the optimal decision, because it's what you're supposed to do when they do the little greenie.
It has ended this, however.
See, I think this is why I couldn't get on with the strength last time, because you just have so little wiggle room when it comes to your health bar that there's like bugger all you can do. And I remember the hermit, I think, is just there's so many places to explore and places where you can get lost that it screws you over. The wheel, I must admit, I don't remember. The hanged man and the temperance, I don't particularly remember either. So I suppose let's try the wheel, see what happens, I suppose. I do remember that phrase, though, I feel like, but still. Tempting fate. Success in any gambits will aid your quest. Success is good. No shit, Sherlock. You will need gold to survive the trials ahead. Seems awkward, but still. And explorer, which means I need to have a lot of food. Well, we'll give it a go, see what happens. It can't go much worse than the strength has been going, it would seem. Do, 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 do. Lower the cards, place them down. The wheel is ready for you now, sir. Imprisoned fate.
Simply to aid those who ask it.
Ooh, probably a lot, in fairness. You wake one night to a shimmering orb hovering over you, bathing your surroundings in a silver light. 3 figures appear in the glow. The tallest one speaks. Despite her hushed tone, her voice fills the room. Rise, hero. Rise and free us from our eternal prison. I mean, I've got the option to ask who they are, or ask more questions, or I could just go, yeah, alright. Yeah, alright, go on. We are not in your mortal realm, but somewhere beyond. We can bring you part of the way, but you alone must prove yourself a master of fate. Some are supple and bend to fate's will, while others are left broken. The 3 siblings join hands and begin to chant. There is a moment of discomfort and a rushing sensation, and when your vision clears, you feel like you are floating. Far below you see your body, still safely asleep beside the fire. Prove yourself, and you will open the path to our prison. Gather fate shards to free Iowa, Harrow, and Gariel. The intervention will have alerted our jailer, the Black Knight. Tarry not. The longer you take to get here, the stronger the night will be. Annoying, but we've only got one. Oh no, technically I think I had a second option there. Oh well, never mind. Gariel appears to you in vision of silver light. I do not have eyes, yet I perceive fate's hand. Do you see the world as it truly is, or is your vision clouded? Gariel tests your perception. Oh, cocky bums. I believe it's that one. It is that one. Excellent. Your mind's eye sees truth. This is good. I was going to say, yeah, only 1 shard for all of that. Seems a bit unfair, but... Fate's choice. Iowa's voice rings in your ears. No one defies fate and goes unmarked. What punishment would you endure to reweave the tapestry in your own design? So I could suffer 1 curse to gain 7 fate shards. Oh, curse seems like a bad idea. Duel the Black Knight for 30 seconds to gain 5 shards or suffer 1 wound. I feel like 1 wound is probably going to be less than the amount of wounds. Assuming. Oh, I see. Okay, no, that's a wound card, which was actually 20 health, so I might have been able to do better in a duel after all. But still. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies! You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many other items. Otherwise, a wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women, coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. There you go, see? The game is telling you. You shouldn't be seduced by the wiles of women. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Arr! Tarts! Tarts, prize, and exotic lies! Arr! What would you like? Well, it said I needed a lot of food, so... it also said I needed a lot of money. I'll have some pies, please, sir. He passes you a garlic and cheese pie from his wagon. As always, the pies have been selling steadily today. Chester considers his coin chest for a while, before he finally decides on a price. Oh, fuck me. Okay, hang on. Oh god, I didn't really see anything. 10 gold. That's not the worst. Is half my fucking cash though, but still. The pain of losing 10 gold, but the pleasure of gaining 8 things to eat. Do I want to try and get some exotic lies? No, not really, I don't think. There's no coin attached to that area, so... Fate steps. A golden staircase stretches up into the mists. The Black Knight waits patiently at the summit. I will calls to you. Each stair you climb gives him time to bolster his defences or thwart your progress. You must gather the shards of fate quickly as possible. Each level you progress through will increase the difficulty of the final encounter. Well, it does make me feel like maybe I want to explore some more of these cards after all then. Oh, okay, interesting. I can't do anything other than corrupted, it would say. You visit your contact in the Imperial Armory. You must be planning for trouble if you've come to me for help, he says with a knowing grin. Tell me who are you wanting. I'll see what I can find in the vault of contraband items. Well, it seems I'm only hunting corrupted, so that's the only option I've got. You tell him you are hunting corrupted. Sure, problem, but the hardly biggest issue in these parts. The bloodletting vial. Oh, I don't have the money. Well, it looks like, you know, I'll have to leave that then. It's fine, I'll leave the armory. See what happens. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. They're singing their songs and playing their instruments in a most nefarious way. I mean, really, I should be able to defeat 4 frost fiends. One-handed weapons? I'll do your one-handed weapon, son. There you go. I'll do your one-handed weapon. Although I don't have much in the way of other equipment, it would seem, which is a bit of a shame, but still. Let's see. Come on. Here we go. Oh, we've also got a different companion, so we do not have Hubie. We have the Trickster. But come on, we can redeem the shoddiness of my previous encounters. I say that, that's probably not true. What do you do? Yeah, God almighty, he's... Yeah, God. Oh, God, it's very annoying. I think the problem is, I've been playing slightly less methodical based ones, plus they are clearly hardcore brute type ones, making it difficult because of course you have to dodge out the way, and that's surprisingly difficult when you're expecting a sort of green token. Plus you must admit the dodge is not feeling like it's dodging me far enough out of the path. So even when I do dodge, on the rare occasions I do manage to push the dodge button, it doesn't actually dodge you completely out the way, so I don't know. There must be something else I'm missing, perhaps. But anyway, we've got some fame, so that's something. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. The Cardinal Blade! Good evening, Cardinal Blade. Would you like to equip the Cardinal Blade immediately? Yes. Yes, I do. But I definitely feel like there's some other sort of control that I am missing, which is awkward and annoying. The General Store! Buy healing, yes, I think that's probably well worth it. 14 gold for 20 health, yeah, I think we're gonna... This is where being better at the game makes you better at the game, because you don't have to spend your money healing yourself. One food's not worth it, so I think we'll just leave, methinks. And check this area. Raiders ambush! A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bowler wrap around your body. The Five of Frost and the Trapper of Frost. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. We want Ovis. We want your bread. And we want your pies and your stotty. We want all of those things. That's why we've caught you. Oh, the Cardinal Blade is nice. Yeah. Yeah, hiya, yeah. Stab, 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 and dodge now. You know. It's time for the stab and go. You know. Ah, you bastard. Ah, yeah. Bastard. Bastard Mark II! Bastard Mark II! I've been afflicted by the Bastard Mark II. Yeah, oh, god damn that. I swear to god, that dodge button is very, very frustrating. But using... well, that's not too bad. Using the stun is actually quite useful as well. Because it seems... I don't know whether that's... ah, yeah. Little shites. As soon as I see that red icon, it's like absolutely know for a fact that he's gonna kill me, which is quite annoying. Especially because it's difficult to know when they're going to do red icon versus green icon. If you are unaware of the gameplay, as I said, it's very similar to Arkham Asylum style stuff. If they've got a green icon, they... oh Christ, that might actually kill me. Oh god, I think it was that. Nope, it was not. I just died. Cool. Excellent. Wonderful. Fuck's sake. Oh, this game is not being pleasant today. I think it's because it's all I've got left is like the really hard mode things, where most of the enemies are quite difficult to kill. Most of the cards want to kill you. Most of the everything desires your death in some fashion. So I think I might put it away for now. I must admit, I can't remember how you put it away. Oh, well, there we go. Because it's not wanting to yield to my current capabilities. It very much is against me in all senses. Do 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 do. So, do we want to do a little quickie extra, or shall we put it away, put it away, put it away now? I can't tell if I'm a kingpin or a pauper. Do 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 do. Tell you what, these don't usually take a huge amount of time, and it's been a little while since I played this one. Apparently there was a major update, so... yeah, we'll give it a go. I should really have changed the game. Now, let's let it settle before I change the game. Well, I suppose technically I could do it from here. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. That's an okay noise, not a oh shit, it's gone wrong noise. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's not the button. That's the button. Oops, that's not the button. Could you, for fuck's sake? Sometimes. Really just want technology to work with you, but it doesn't like doing that. Much prefers to work against you at all times. Do 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 do. Is that what we want? Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but still, it would be an interesting one to have an alternate option. There's no reason to think it won't work. No, it's not Warhammer. Come on. Come on, universe. Work with me. Don't want to find the fucking game, do it? Nope, it's not enjoying this. Okay, fine. We'll just... I've got a moment or two longer while we try and wait, but... Could you please find the bloody game? Why are you not finding the bloody game? Well, I don't know what the game's called now, apparently. Pretty certain I know what the game's called. I've already got any other options other than the name of the game. see if that will suffice. Where are you? Where are you, you little shit? There you are. I knew you existed, and yet you didn't. You decided you weren't going to be, you know. Is that actually? Oh, update information. Is that update information? I think that's what we want. Hey, it did work. For those interested, I tried to change it on my phone, which is not what I usually do. But it didn't help that it just refused to, you know, do in general. Oh, stomp, stomp, stomp. Engage! Okay, with Mollog's mob. And I'm Magor's Fiends. I didn't know I was... Yep. I lose. Excellent. Not quite as definitive as it made out to be there, but... Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Mollog's mob. That's fine. I don't mind being Mollog's mob. But... I wasn't necessarily planning on being Magor's Fiends, but... I mean, they're not a bad team, don't get me wrong. It's just not necessarily what I was planning. I mean... If Mollog's mob's the one I think it is, and I think it is the one I think it is, because if I didn't think it was the one I think it is, I wouldn't think it was the one I think it is. A good few of their... a couple of their creatures are actually static. At least one of them is static, which is, I think, the squig. I can't remember what it's called. It might be something like the stalag squig or something like that. So an objective tar. We'll keep one like deep in my territory, I suppose. Although, right. Oh, lethal hexes. That's, yeah. Sorry, I got confused. I thought we were lethal hexing earlier than we actually did. We'll place it there. Not quite on my side, but it won't make too much difference. Right, there's the lethal hexes dealt with. Stalag anythings don't tend to move much. No. Right, so, okay. Discard your objective or hand passes. Well, again, I think we might just leave that one. We'll focus on the objectives because they're relatively important. Objective 1, is that viable? I don't... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, objective 1 is actually quite viable. Score this in the end phase if all enemy fighters have been taken out of action. That, I mean... Against Mollog's mob, again, if it's the team I think it is, yes it is, that could be awkward, because Mollog himself, I think, is a brute, but I've never actually played him nor played it against him. Score this immediately if your leader takes an enemy fighter out of action. Well, that might not be necessarily. I might keep them, because I think they're not too troublesome. A lot of hammers there. I think that means I win, right? No. Yes, I think it did mean it. Anyway, let's investigate our opponent, who is Mollog the Mighty. There are 3 or more wounds. Yeah, look at that. 7 wounds! My word, he's a fucking brute. And then here's the Bat Squig. No, Bat Squig, Bat Squig, Bat Squig. So really, you want to keep this Bat Squig out the way while getting Mollog beaten senseless, so that you can get the Bat Squig inspired. But yeah, you've got Bat Squig, and then here we go, Stalag Squig. So I was correct in what I assessed it as. But yeah, it has 0 move, which is going to be awkward perhaps for me. But Wound Wokens. Can people confirm that I've not got mad? Can people just confirm that sentence says inspire? There are 3 or more Wound Wokens on a friendly Mollog's fighter card. Yes. Well, that means he can physically never become inspired, because there is no such thing as a Wound Woken. How the fuck did they let that slide? Oh, I mean, I suppose it's not... The developers are still perhaps considered a little bit indie, but my word, guys, a Wound Woken. Are they all? Do they all say Wound Wokens? They all say Wound Wokens. Unless maybe it's my stupidity. Maybe it's my stupidity. Because they definitely all say Wound Wokens. but I am 99% certain that should be a wound token. As in, you place a token on to mark the fact that they've been wounded. Not, is a wound woken. But anyway, the Stalag Squig is static, as you would perhaps expect. And in the Spite Shroom, again, so his surrounding people aren't necessarily hugely threatening, but he himself, Mollog himself, is quite nasty bastard. Yeah, even his minions only really do 1 damage, but he's rocking a 3 or a 2, so it's kind of all about Mollog. Let's see, who do we fancy putting and where do we fancy putting them? Well, let's grab Zarkus as a sort of second in command, and let's pop him down there in an effort to potentially pop him over to that one. Although, as would be expected, Mollog is up front and in my face, so we could have an awkward situation. This feels like a weird thing, because usually Magor's Fiends want to be right up in people's faces, because that's kind of what they do. They take names and take people down. But I'm not going to lie, there's a part of me thinking I don't want to be up in Mollog's face, because he's going to be a bit of a nightmare, truth be told. But we shall have to wait and see if we can figure out. I mean, I am sort of going to play to what I can do, which is up close and personal and fuck him up. Oh shit, he can place his Stalag Squig on my side. Son of a whore. Well, I'm going to hopefully make you regret that decision, sir. Although you have potentially distracted Zarkus from his initial goal. But, yeah, I feel obliged. I feel obliged to just try and kill you, Mr. Stalag Squig. Which could be easier said than done, but still. I don't think it's going to be affected by knockback either. I think the whole point is it is a stone, and therefore it does not move. Well, it's a stone squig, I suppose is the point. During an attack action that targets this fighter and has failed. Oh, that's interesting. That's why I can have it driven back. Yeah, okay. So, no, I think it's going to have to be the weighty Gorax. Or do I just move away and ignore it? No, I feel like it feels like it could be considered an oh no, okay, it's definitely not going to be an easy fight because he just blocked me, which is a bit of a bastard, but that is to be expected. So I could sidestep him out the way so that he can no longer be attacked, because I think he has only got a range of 1. Yeah, but I mean, 1 dice looking for swords is not hugely unlikely. There's a decent notion that he might be able to get that done, but and he could just keep chipping away. Bollocks. It's a very different advert to the down. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to sidestep Zarkus to somehow get him out of the way of the... Yeah, get him out of the way. I just don't quite trust the Stalag Squig not to fuck me over. Interesting. What's this? Play an upgrade card. This. Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Okay, that's not good news. What did you put on him? Have you put an upgrade? Yeah, I think you've put Bloomin' Spores. Those bloomin' spores. +1 damage to this fighter's attack. Oh, didn't need +1 to your attack, sir. Especially because that's fucking range 2. Christ. I think I might be getting buggered up the arse with a club in the not too distant future. Yes, there we go. The buggering has begun. Whoa! Shit a brick! That's my leader. Insta-killed. Okay. Right. I think he's just done another upgrade. Has he put another upgrade there, or has he put it on the squid? I can't flip it when I find it. I think that's the upgrade he's just done, potentially. You can re-roll 1 dice in each attack roll for this fighter's attack action. Christ. Yeah, I think I'm getting whipped. I think I'm getting whipped. Choose two fighters that are adjacent to each other and swap them around. Oh, that's what I should have done. May still be worthwhile doing it to get the bat next to me for my turn. If I'm understanding the card correctly, which is always... there we go, I can. In fact, do that. Get the bat next to me. And then hopefully I might be able to remove the bat, perhaps, but Christ. Do you have a range 2? No, you don't. Of course you don't. That would be convenience. Let's have you... I think we can do a charge, can't we? So we'll charge the mushroom and hope that we can get rid of the mushroom guy. Nope, we can't, because my dice are shit! Why must my dice be absolute turd? I do not know, but I think I'm gonna get decimated by this guy now. But I tell you what, it does make me inclined to perhaps use Mollog myself. At least I defended myself, that's good. Good lad. But we are a little bit... Oh, hello, you've got reaction. Yes, go for it. Use your reaction. Play the reaction. Kill the mushroom! Oh, I want to play them. I want to play the reaction. Play the reaction. There we go. Was I looking for hammers or was I looking for swords? I think I was looking for swords. Which unfortunately means it missed. Oh, these dice. They are not playing fair. Ooh, these dice. They are not doing pleasant things to me. Is this my activation? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, let's get you on the point that I needed. Are you? Oh, I want you to move. Okay, there we go. It's been a while since I played this game again, so some of the controls are proving a little bit awkward and not what I was expecting. I thought just clicking would put him in the right direction. He's going mushroom again. Ignores knockback. Well, that's not that useful, but... in fact, if anything, being knocked back would have been helpful in that situation. Because, yeah... It's weird. There are actual benefits to not moving... Because you can do more attacks. Because you're not charging... Oh shit, I forgot the lethal hex was there. Awesome. Well, I'm making all of the mistakes. But I think I have just scored 2 damage. Right, well that's a mushroom fucked. It's not necessarily what you'd call good news, but it is a mushroom that's done. I've done his mushroom. When this fighter makes a charge attack, they can move through other fighters, but their move must end in an empty hex. All this fighter's attack actions have +1 dice. Oh, where's Gartok? Are you Gartok? Oh. See, I almost don't want to give that to you, Gartok, because you might get bunged by Mollog. I think I'll take the chance. Pop that on Mollog. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I'm making any decent decisions at this point in time, which is unfortunate. Oh, he's charging in. Yep, okay, that might be another one dead. Crit. I'd need a crit to defend. I did not get a crit to defend. Bye-bye, my friend. Bye-bye. Whew. Surgically dismantled. And I've lost that objective as well, because well, he's dead. Can't hold an objective if you're dead. More's the pity. So, yeah, no objectives for me. Well, I can't see me scoring. Well, I'll keep it for now. But I'm not... no, I'm not likely to get that one. And I'm certainly, definitely not going to have my leader kill anybody, considering my leader just died fairly instantaneously. Yeah. I can't really get near Mollog. Oh, this is discarding. Well, that's restricted to Magor, and obviously Magor is dead, so don't really need that anymore. Wow, okay, yep, no, that's a lot of glory points. I don't have a solution to this problem. Did you just bring... What, a second window? Oh, I see. Oh, have you just blocked... Oh, no. Oh, I'm slightly confused what's happening right now, but never mind. You just tried nibbling my dog with your bat. Oh, we've got a healing potion. Well, that might not go amiss, since most of my characters are dying. Shall we use that healing potion now? Yeah. Don't know which one to use it on, though. Because I think technically my dude is better than my dog, but my dog has lost more health. Go on, we'll use it on the dog. Oh, crit. I think that actually does... Yeah, that does both of them. That's not terrible. Jabbertoad. Okay, great. Fucking hell. Oh, this is not going so well. Let's try and twat a bat squig. Well, there's a crit. And no defense. Twatted a bat squig. Bat squig. No, 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 bat squig. Bat squig. Bat squig. What was that? Score this in an end phase if an enemy leader is the only surviving enemy fighter. Okay, that's viable. Not likely, but viable. Okay, great strength might not go amiss. During an attack action that would drive this fighter back. Predatory leap. So let's go ahead and put that on Gartok. I keep dropping the card on the actual character. You don't really need to do that. I don't know why. It just keeps happening naturally whenever I... It would be a nice shortcut if they fancied that idea, but still. Just hover the card over the unit you're trying to affect with that card. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, he's just moving around slightly. Okay. So he can no longer move because he has just moved, but that doesn't necessarily help my situation. Because... I mean, fuck. Is that... No. There we go. And then move. Just move him along. Oh shit! I keep forgetting that bloody lethal hex. I could have moved him round it if I'd remembered the bloody thing. And I'm the one who put that fucker there. Oh, I'm wrong. Interesting. Why can you move twice? Is there a reason you can move twice, or was that the card upgrade? There was an upgrade to do with something to do with moving twice or something. Or is that a natural thing that Mollog can do? I'm really struggling to find any extra information here, but still. Well, I suppose actually his club can reach me, so I'm probably boned there, because I can't move anymore. I don't get the ability to use multiple move tokens. Wait, whose activation? That's not... I was going to say, it's my activation, as in Riptooth wants to activate. And I'm going to try... see if Riptooth can... Oh, he's going to go through that bloody lethal hex every fucking time. I just can't see him. I don't know why. I'm just completely fucking blind. I think Riptooth has just ripped apart his Stalag Squig. So we get an extra victory there. And then theoretically we get an extra one for Save the Best. And then I may, at some point... I might be able to get that objective. Riptooth living up to his name, damn straight. The only part of the dog I don't like is the sort of big flappy thing on the front. The sort of, what would you call it? It's got that element of amphibian to it, isn't it? Fin, I suppose, would you call it? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, Gartok, well done surviving that turn, but unfortunately I have no units I can use because I can't move Gartok again. The big frog's foot, yes. So, I just, I mean, yeah. You exist. Well done. Oh, guard. Oh, okay. Actually, no, that's not a terrible thing to do then. I'll put him on guard. I'd forgotten that was an option. That's how often I guard in games. I completely forget that the guard button exists. Never dodge, never guard. Waiting for Mollugs to do stuff. Waiting for Mollugs to do more stuff. Hobble. Okay, that's not great news. Or at least I assume it's not great news. Okay, so right now we are drawing. Don't know. I mean, I don't have any real confidence that I'm going to be able to chew through the amount of health that he has. So it might be worthwhile. I'm going to ditch that in the hopes that I get something better. Riptooth, I could activate these. During an attack action that could drive this fighter back, you can instead push them 1 hex. I don't think that's that useful either. No, I don't think there's anything I particularly need to play, or want to play rather. Discard after this. Play this after a friendly fighter's attack action that takes an enemy fighter with a wounds characteristic of 3 or more out of action. Draw 3 power cards. I mean, it might be worthwhile keeping it, but can't deny the Riptooth upgrades. I think we'll ditch in favour of possibly getting some new ones. Okay, so that's another objective, objective 3, which is... I'm not entirely sure which time. Is that objective 3? Yes, it is. Okay. So that could be considered my next goal, perhaps. So, do I want to go first? Yeah, I think I want to go first, because I think, ideally, I'm going to get him out the fucking way. Annoyingly, I can't really... Are you unable to move or something? Is this what you're telling me? Why are you... Are you unable to move for a reason? Because it does feel like you're supposed to be able to move. He did do something. No, that can't be it, because I wasn't next to the salad squig. So am I just confused, or... I assume Riptooth can't move. Oh, there we go. Okay, but that would be over the bloody hex again. Could you... Oh, God almighty. Could we... There we go. There we go. If I guide the path a little bit more. There we go. Finally, we've got the buttons to work the way I need them to work. But unfortunately, he's now stuck there, which is a problem. The first friendly fighter who suffers any amount of damage in the next activation only suffers 1. Oh, yes, please. Although that's the next activation, so maybe I was a little bit too... I'm sorry, did you just give him more wounds? I think you just gave him more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's straight up two more wounds that I have to deal with on Mollog. So Mollog is definitely living. That's one key thing we know for a fact. During an attack action or ploy that will take this fighter out of action, you can make an attack action with them. Well, I mean, it might be worthwhile putting it on our friend over here, because Gartok is the most likely to die. Especially considering Mollog seems to be able to move twice, which is a problem. In fact, he's not going to bother moving twice. He's going to go straight over that lethal hex. In fact, he's going to sit on the lethal hex, which is interesting. Unfortunately, 2 hammers to my 1 shield means my boy's dead. Although, I saved him with my Gambit card. But he will probably be dead next time, Mollog. No, Mollog can't attack again. And Mollog's just going to sit on that lethal hex. For some reason, it's not lethal hexing him. Is that perhaps because he's on the lethal hex? I feel like it might be because he's on the lethal hex. But still. I'm assuming that was hope you win this match, as opposed to hope you in this match. Anyway, let's get him over there. And yes, goodbye, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Thank you for watching. I hope I win this match as well, but I've got options, but it requires me to run rings around Mollog, which is not 100% impossible. I'm going to guard him, just because I think it's probably going to be worth something. But yeah, the fact that he charged with Mollog kind of means I have a certain amount of advantage at this point, because it allows me to do things, but it's not quite going to be Yeah, the big issue I've got is I'm not quite going to be able to do enough, I don't think, to secure the victory. I think it's going to end up potentially being a draw. Or he's going to suddenly score another victory point, and that's going to be a nuisance. But we shall see. I think we are in the final round of stuff. So we get that for that, but I suspect he'll bring a draw back on me. Bare minimum, he'll get a draw on me for killing my other fella. Oh, wait, no, that was the end phase. Oh, that was the third. Ooh, got a doggy on an objective, and that was enough. Good dog. Good rip fang snarl doodah fella friend. Nice. Another little... Oh, I do actually have to click the button. That's fine. Whoosh. What do we get? I get the player title Flay Skull. Nice. Well, that's something. Cool. Nice. Well, that's, as I say, that is definitely something. What page? Oh, that's page 2, isn't it? Yeah. Create a new deck. So, I need to purchase Garrick's Reavers, that's fair enough. Stormsire's Eyes of the Nine, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm assuming maybe Mollog's coming soon or something, because I didn't think Mollog was actually an available group that I was able to use. But anyway, well, that was a little quickie, and we managed to pull victory out of the jaws of defeat, owing to that whole sort of beginning being quite so tragic. But still, nice. We won. It's good. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's good indeed. Right. Well, I'm not entirely sure there's many people left. I'll probably not bother doing a raid this time, I don't think. I'll give you a suggestion if there's anybody online that looks decent, if you fancy that. Oh, Baz Hicks is on, doing Forza Horizon 5. Not a huge Forza fan. Oh, James is online. And that's not just sort of revealing someone's name. His username is James Games UK. So... yeah, he's playing Spider-Man Remastered, whichever one that is. I don't know what... I'm assuming, is that as in the PlayStation 1, or is that a different one? Yes, that is the PlayStation one. A very good one as well. So I suppose I could possibly go there, but as I say, I don't think there's anybody really left, so I think we might leave it. But James Games UK, that would be a worthwhile investment of your time if you so chose to do so following this stream. For your evening's entertainment, of course, there are the usual suspects, as opposed to the fact that they're unusual people. They're the usual suspects, but unusual people. If you've got gaming goodness in your desires, 9 o'clock, Mr. Malice Calabar.
Yeah! See, I know how to berserk. I'm the best.
I don't know if this is going to work out in my favour or not, but yeah, there you go, it works. And that's him gambling in Star Wars, I believe, isn't it?
Guys, please don't clip that, because that was embarrassing. I clicked stand. I didn't mean to do that.
I see. He does not know how to play
So I automatically lose.
You played well?
Alright, no. I've got to win my money back.
The blossoming of a new gambling addict. If you're not fancying games, then you may enjoy a little painting. Oh, the enter button didn't work. It's fine. It's not a problem.
He does the job. Yeah, he gets the job done. Yeah. I mean, my missus has enjoyed playing with him a couple of times. As small as he is.
I see. Quite the suggestive array of chat there. Anyway, that's pretty much it for now. So I will say cheerio and then turn the microphone off and then turn the stream off, I suspect. So cheerio.